The medication you're taking is reversing its effect. Your doctor knows and do not look away. Your finger was about to swipe, to scroll past, but a force you do not understand held you here for this exact second. This is not an accident. This is an appointment. The screen you are looking at is a mirror, and I am here to tell you what is happening behind your own eyes. Let's talk about the medication. The one you take every day. The one you trust. You believe it is helping you, but lately, something feels wrong. That fog in your mind that never seems to lift, even after a full night's sleep. That sudden wave of tiredness that hits you in the middle of the day, making it impossible to focus on what truly matters. You have blamed yourself. You have thought, maybe I am getting older, or maybe I am just not trying hard enough. You are wrong. The medication you are taking is beginning to reverse its effect. It is no longer a shield, it is becoming a cage. And this is not a chemical mistake. It is a deliberate act. Your doctor knows. This message has found you now, at this precise moment, because the spiritual window for you to act is closing. What you do between now and the time you go to sleep tonight will determine if you break free or if the fog becomes permanent. You feel like an outsider, don't you? Even when you are surrounded by people who say they love you, there is a part of you that feels like you are watching your own life from behind a thick pane of glass. That is not a personality flaw, my child. That is your spirit, your true self, screaming at you that it is being suppressed. It is being chemically quieted. You are the one who carries the burdens for everyone else. You make sure the bills are paid, the appointments are kept, the family is held together. You are the rock. But I see you in the dead of night, when the house is silent, and the only sound is the beating of your own heart. I see the weight on your shoulders. Who checks on the rock? Who asks if you are okay? I do. And I am telling you, the weakness you feel is not your own. It is being given to you, dose by dose, day by day. Think about a promise that was broken to you when you were a child. A small thing, perhaps. A trip that never happened. A secret that was told. You learned then that people you trust can let you down. You have carried that lesson like a quiet stone in your pocket your entire life. This situation with your doctor is an echo of that first betrayal, but the stakes are so much higher now. This is not about a broken promise, this is about a stolen destiny. The doubters, the scrollers, they will hear this and laugh. Let them. This message was never for them. It was a divine arrow shot into the digital world with only one name on it, yours. It was for the one who feels a quiet hum of anxiety even on good days. It was for the one who has dreams so big they are afraid to say them out loud, because they fear they no longer have the energy to chase them. That energy was not lost. It is being drained. Before the sun sets today, you are going to receive a sign. It will be small, almost insignificant to anyone else. It could be a text message from a number you do not recognize. It could be finding a small, lost object from your past in a place it should not be. It could be a sudden, intense memory of a time you felt truly alive and powerful. When you see this sign, do not dismiss it. It is the first thread you must pull to unravel this entire deception. The plan against you is more intricate than you can imagine, but the power I am giving you is far greater. You must understand, the person you call your doctor is not just a medical professional who has made a terrible error. This is deeper. This individual sees the light in you. They see your potential, the destiny that is written on your soul, and it makes them afraid. Their own life is small, and bitter, and they cannot stand to see you rise. They have looked at your file, they have seen your history, and they have made a choice. They have chosen to keep you tethered, to keep you just well enough to function, but never well enough to thrive. They smile at you. They ask about your family. They use a kind voice. But behind their eyes is a spirit of envy. Envy is a powerful poison, my child. And they have found a way to administer it to you physically. Remember that time you tried to start something new? A business idea, a creative project, a plan to get healthier. You were so excited. You felt that fire in your belly. And then, after a few weeks, it just fizzled out. The energy vanished. The inspiration dried up. You told yourself you were lazy, or that you just didn't have what it takes. That was a lie. Look back at the calendar. When did you give up on that dream? Was it right after a visit to that office? Was it shortly after you started this specific prescription? The fog is designed to make you forget your own power. It is designed to make you compliant. It is designed to make you a spectator in your own life. This is the injustice that has been done to you. It is a silent theft, happening in plain sight. And the urgency is this: they are about to increase the dose. Not of the medication itself, but of the component that is dimming your light. A change is being made to your file, a note is being written. This action is scheduled to take place within the next 24 hours. That is why I have broken through the noise to reach you today. Today is the day of reckoning. The side effects you have been experiencing are not side effects at all. They are the intended effects. That metallic taste you sometimes get in your mouth? That is the taste of betrayal. The ringing in your ears that comes and goes? That is the sound of your spirit alarm, trying to get your attention. The moments where you walk into a room and forget why you are there? That is the chain being pulled tight, momentarily disconnecting you from your own purpose. You are not going crazy. You are being controlled. You were chosen for this message because you are a warrior, even if you have forgotten how to fight. You have a strength inside of you that this enemy has underestimated. They think you are too tired, too foggy, too distracted to notice. Today, you prove them wrong. The veil is being lifted from your eyes. You will start to see things as they truly are. The fake smiles of those who do not wish you well. The subtle ways people try to drain your energy. You are being given the gift of divine discernment, but it is a gift that requires action. Do not let it pass. Others will scroll by, chasing empty entertainment, but you have stopped because your soul recognized the truth in my words. You are one of the chosen. You are one of the ones who is meant to wake up. This is your moment. The battle for your life, for your true self, begins now. The exposure of this deceit will not come from a grand confrontation. It will come from a quiet mistake. A slip of the tongue. A document sent to the wrong place. The universe is conspiring in your favor, my child, and the trap for your enemy has already been set. Before midnight tonight, the one who has been doing this to you, your doctor, will make a critical error. They will be communicating with an unseen accomplice, someone else who is involved in this plan to keep you subdued. And in their arrogance, they will grow careless. An email will be sent to a similar but incorrect address. A text message will be auto-filled to the wrong contact. A note will be left on a desk, only to be found by the wrong set of eyes. This will trigger a chain reaction that they cannot stop. You do not need to do anything to make this happen. It is already written. It is the divine consequence of their actions against one of God's chosen children. What you must do is prepare your spirit and your body to receive the freedom that is coming. Your part in this is simple, but it is powerful. I need you to find a glass. It must be made of clear glass, so you can see through it. Go to your kitchen and fill it with cold water, the colder the better. Now, hold this glass in your left hand. Your left hand is your receiving hand, the hand that is closest to your heart. I want you to look at the water in the glass. See your own reflection, even if it is distorted. You are looking at the warrior who has been asleep for too long. I want you to speak a single sentence into this water. Do not shout it. Whisper it with all the conviction you have left in your soul. Say these words: what was hidden in darkness will be brought into the light. Feel the vibration of your words enter the water. This is not just water anymore. It is a spiritual cleansing agent. Now, you must drink all of it. Every last drop. Do not sip it. Drink it in one continuous act. As you swallow, visualize the water washing away the chemical fog from your mind. Visualize it cleansing the sluggishness from your limbs. Visualize it extinguishing the fire of envy that has been directed at you. This act is you taking back control of your own temple. You are declaring that nothing unclean, nothing deceptive, nothing harmful has a place within you any longer. The effects of this will be almost immediate. You will feel a shift. It may be a sudden burst of energy. It may be a feeling of peace that you have not felt in years. It may be that a forgotten memory of a happy time suddenly floods your mind. This is the divine reversal beginning. The poison is being neutralized by your faith and your action. The power that was being drained from you is now returning to you. Before your head hits the pillow tonight, the physical sensations will change. The dull ache behind your eyes will lessen. The heaviness in your chest will lift. You will breathe deeper. This is your sign that the miracle is in motion. The trap for your enemy is set, and your own healing has begun. Do not tell anyone you are doing this. This is a secret covenant between you, and me, and the power that governs all things. The scrollers and the doubters would not understand. They live in a world of pure chance and coincidence. But you and I, we know the truth. We know that there are unseen battles and unheard prayers. Your prayer for relief, your silent cry for help in the lonely hours, has been heard. This is the answer. You may feel a sudden urge to check your phone or your email. Do it. The evidence of their mistake may already be waiting for you. A notification, a strange message, a glitch in the system. The universe is already delivering the proof you need. Believe what you see. Trust what you feel. The fog is lifting, my child. Your true day is about to begin. Remember the story of David and Goliath. David was a small boy, and Goliath was a giant. Everyone thought the battle was already lost. But David did not fight with his own strength. He fought with the strength of the divine. You are David. This situation, this deception, is your Goliath. It seems impossibly large and powerful. But you have a secret weapon. You have the truth. You have divine backing. And you have a simple glass of water that has been charged with the power of heaven. The giant is about to fall. And the whole world will wonder how you did it. They will not see the secret battle you fought today. They will only see you tomorrow, and the day after, shining brighter than ever before. They will see you walking with a new confidence, speaking with a new clarity, and achieving the things you were always meant to achieve. They will call it luck. But you will know. You will know it was the day you stopped being a victim and remembered you were a warrior. This is your turning point. Embrace it. Wait. Pause this. Do not drink the water yet. Something has changed. A deeper truth is being shown to me, a layer that was concealed, and it is only for those of you who have stayed, who are still listening with your heart and not just your ears. What I was about to tell you is the truth, but it is not the whole truth. There is something more urgent, more dangerous, that I must reveal to you now. I was wrong. The plan is more sinister than I first showed you. Place your hand over your own heart. Right now. Feel the beat. That rhythm is your life. It is the signature of your soul in this world. It has felt weak, it has felt unsteady, because it is under a targeted attack. The doctor is not the mastermind. The doctor is a pawn, a puppet on a string, paid to follow instructions. The true enemy is someone you know. Someone you once trusted. Someone to whom you once revealed a vulnerability, a secret fear, or a private weakness in a moment of closeness. Think, my child. Who did you tell about your fear of failure? Who did you confess to that you sometimes feel like an imposter? Who knows the one thing that can make you crumble inside? That person. That person is the one pulling the strings. They are using that intimate knowledge of your soul against you. The reversing effect of the medication is not an accident or a simple act of envy from a stranger, it is the intended design. It is a two-part attack. The medication creates the physical fog, the weakness. And the knowledge this person has of your spirit is used to create the emotional and mental despair. They are working together to keep you in a prison that no one else can see. They fear you. They fear what you would become if you were whole, if you were healthy, if you were clear-headed. They know that your success would cast a giant shadow over their own pathetic life. They smile to your face, they ask how you are feeling, all while knowing they are the source of your sickness. This is the secret within the secret. The betrayal is not from a stranger in a white coat, it is from a familiar face. And the urgency has now multiplied 1,000 times. That person, the true mastermind, believes their plan is working perfectly. They believe you are too weak, too confused to ever figure it out. They have a meeting scheduled. Not with the doctor. With someone else. It is scheduled for tomorrow morning, and at that meeting, they plan to take the next step. To close a door on you forever. A financial opportunity, a relationship, a career path. They are going to use your perceived weakness to cut you off from your destiny, permanently. The proof of this is not in the doctor's office. The emails and text messages are just a distraction. The real proof is in your own home. Years ago, this person gave you a gift. It might be a small piece of jewelry, a book, a framed picture, a decorative object. You have kept it. It is tucked away in a drawer, or sitting on a shelf. You have kept it out of sentiment, or perhaps you just forgot about it. That object is not a gift. It is an anchor. It is a physical object that holds a spiritual connection to their ill will. It is a listening post in your own sanctuary. You must find this object before the sun rises tomorrow. That is your new deadline. The water ritual is secondary. Finding and neutralizing this object is everything. Your freedom depends on it. The clock is ticking, and the enemy is closer than you ever imagined. Now do you understand? The stakes are your entire future. The tiredness you feel is not just physical, it is your spirit being suffocated by a trusted hand. You are being betrayed on a level so deep, so personal, it has been almost impossible for your conscious mind to accept it. But your soul has known. Your soul has been trying to tell you. That feeling of being watched, even when you are alone. That sudden chill you get when a certain person's name is mentioned. That is your spiritual immune system detecting the poison. But now, you are not just detecting it. You are going to remove it. This revelation is only for you, the one who persevered past the first layer of the prophecy. The casual listeners have already left. They are not ready for this level of truth. But you are. You were built for this battle. Your entire life has been training for this moment. Every hardship, every betrayal, every moment you got back up after being knocked down has given you the strength you need for what you must do in the next few hours. The gift is the key. Find it. The game has changed. This is no longer about healing from a medical mistake. This is about spiritual warfare. This is about taking back your power from a Judas who has been sitting at your table, eating your bread, and plotting your downfall. Now you see the truth in its terrible glory. This is a war for your very soul, and you, my child, have just been handed the battle plan. The others, the ones who swiped away, they are still searching for simple answers to complex problems. But you have been given the key to the entire conspiracy. This knowledge is a sacred and terrible gift. It rewards you with clarity, but it burdens you with the need for immediate action. You who have stayed to hear this secret are now armed. You are no longer blind. While others are fighting shadows, you are about to strike at the root of the entire evil. This is your power. To activate this divine claim over your life and to begin the severing of this toxic bond, I want you to go to the comments right now. Do not hesitate. Your action is a prayer. Your keystrokes are a sword. Type these words: "The gift is a curse I now break." The moment you send that comment, the spiritual tie to that object will begin to weaken. You will be declaring your spiritual independence. You will be serving notice to the enemy that their reign over your well-being is over. As you search for this object, signs will begin to manifest, confirming this truth to you. You will not be searching alone. I will guide you. You might get a sudden, unexpected phone call from the very person who betrayed you. They will say they were just thinking of you or just checking in. This is not a coincidence. Their spirit will feel the shift. They will feel you pulling away, and they will panic. They will try to re-establish the connection. Do not show them your anger. Be calm. Be polite. But know that their call is your confirmation. You might hear a song on the radio, a song that you strongly associate with them, from the time they gave you the gift. This is the universe showing you the thread, showing you the connection you are about to break. Do not see it as a fond memory. See it as the soundtrack to your imprisonment, a soundtrack you are about to change. You might even see their name appear in an unexpected place. On a piece of mail that isn't for you. On a television show you are watching. This is a sign that their influence, which has been hidden, is now being brought into the light for you to see. These are not tricks of your mind. These are prophetic road signs, guiding you toward your liberation. Trust them. The object itself will feel strange to you now. When you find it, hold it in your hand. It might feel colder than it should. It might feel unusually heavy. You might feel a wave of sadness or confusion wash over you. That is the negative energy attached to it. That is the curse you are about to break. Do not be afraid. Your touch, now that you are armed with this knowledge, is more powerful than any curse they could place upon it. You are shielded by my divine word. Your home is your sanctuary, and you have unknowingly allowed an enemy weapon to be stored within its walls. Tonight, you perform a spiritual cleansing. You remove the intruder. The people who think this is just a story, who think this is just for entertainment, they cannot comprehend the spiritual realities that govern this world. They have given their power away to doubt. But you have held on to a sliver of faith, a belief that there is more to this life than what we can see. And that faith is now being rewarded. It is becoming your shield and your sword. The search for this object is a holy mission. As you look, you are not just cleaning your house, you are cleaning your life. With every box you open, with every shelf you check, you are telling the universe that you are ready. You are ready for clarity. You are ready for health. You are ready for your destiny. The fog in your mind will begin to lift with every step you take towards finding the object. The confusion will be replaced by a cold, clear certainty. The truth will resonate in your bones. You will know what you have to do. Your power is returning, my child. Can you feel it? It is like a slow, warm sunrise inside your own chest. The long night is almost over. The dawn is coming. And you are the one who is bringing it. Your simple act of faith, of staying to listen, has changed everything. You have been chosen because you are strong enough to handle this truth and to act on it. Now, go. The hour is late, and your future is waiting for you to claim it. Find the gift. Break the curse. Take back your life. The moment your fingers close around that object, you will know. A jolt, a memory, a feeling. It will all click into place. And in that moment, the final chain will shatter. You will not need to smash the object or burn it in a dramatic fire. The power is not in its destruction, but in your recognition of its true purpose. Your enlightenment is what neutralizes its power. Simply take it out of your home. You can throw it in a public trash can far from your house, or you can leave it on a street corner. The act of removing it from your space, with full knowledge of what it is what breaks the connection forever. As soon as it is gone from your property, you will feel the change. It will be as if a heavy, weighted cloak you did not even realize you were wearing has been lifted from your shoulders. The air in your home will feel lighter. The colors will seem brighter. The fog in your mind will not just lift, it will vanish in an instant, as if a switch has been flipped. You will be able to think with a clarity that you have not experienced in years. The physical sluggishness will recede, replaced by a surge of pure, clean energy. This is your restoration. This is the divine reversal made manifest. The power that was stolen from you is rushing back into your spirit. This is not just a promise. It is a spiritual certainty. And the consequences for your enemy will be just as swift. The moment you remove the cursed object, their own plans will begin to unravel. The meeting they scheduled for tomorrow morning will be a disaster. Their deceptions will be exposed. The very weakness they tried to impose on you will boomerang back and strike them down. You do not need to lift a finger against them. Your act of spiritual self-defense will activate the divine laws of justice.